It is, what is it, 5:25. I've got another 6 minutes of checks. Yeah, I was looking last night at this place. Some people say it could open at 6, could open at 8. So I'm going for 7. There's no point risking it. I should still be able to get all the loads off. I just don't think I'll get Dagenham on if I've got that afterwards. With any luck, it'll be a Whitton run to Whitton empty, but I can't say. I don't know. It's happened before, but I think Dagenham's quite busy at the minute. Just one of them, innit? I have to play it by ear, because all the dealerships will be fine. You got till 5 to do that, so I think I'll get them done, because I'm going to do Canterbury first and then work back to Dartford and Bromley and all that. I think it's only Dartford and Bromley actually. It came up as like 5 jobs, but 2 of them are the same. So, but yeah, I'll probably go try and get the Canterbury done first, and then see how it goes from there, because that's the furthest out one, isn't it? It doesn't really matter about the other ones. I mean, it does, but it's what it is, isn't it? I think it's 9 cars though as well, so the last 3 will probably be Dartford and Bromley. So, because I think it's only 1 car each. So yeah, it works. It's a bit annoying, but it does work. I'm hoping I'll make it. I think the London dealerships are open a bit later anyway, so I think so. I just won't make Dagenham. End up parking at like Thurrock or something, which is great. But yeah, it'd be an early night. It'd be an early night. No, it might be like 6 o'clock park up, which means I won't make it home, and be a weird Friday. But with any luck, it'll just be tip that and go home. So I doubt it, because that'd be a waste of a day. But stranger things have happened. I mean, I've finished early before doing something like that. That was Christmas Eve, so you know, it's not the same as a normal day, is it? Pretty noisy night here. I parked here because it's like the first bay as soon as you come in. So I mean, no one parked next to me all night, so that's ideal. There's that much parking here that it doesn't really matter. So I have to adjust that, because it's got where it joins up, it catches my hairs. It's one annoying. So yeah, I parked here. I don't know if I thought it'd be quiet or not, to be honest. I slept alright anyway. I can sleep through noise, but it was quite noisy. There's a lot of trucks coming in, because obviously every truck that comes in goes straight past me, so that was fun. But yeah, other than that, it was alright. I was up about 4:15. I just didn't get out of bed. Looked at where we're going and that. Found the way in. It's quite an easy way in, to be fair. It's almost what Google says. You just have to do it slightly differently and go through High Urkel, I think it is, the village, and then you turn right onto the old airway. It looks rammed on Google though. Like, there's cars everywhere. It doesn't look like there's much room, but I'm sure when I went there before, there's loads of room. You can park. You could even park there overnight if you could make it. But I would never have made it last night anyway, even with going into a 10. But that's what today's for. I'm going to use the 10 today. So yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. I post every day. Not every day. I post Monday to Friday, the following day. So it's Tuesday to Saturday at 6 in the morning. That's what I try and do, and thus far I've managed to stick to it. I think I've had one day where I was a bit late. That's because I met other drivers on a night out. We went out for dinner, but still managed to get it up. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here in 4 minutes, hit the road. No, I won't do a time lapse, it's boring yet. I'll do a time lapse when I come off the M54, because it's a bit more exciting. So yeah, cheers, I'll see ya in an hour and a half-ish. much have a mirror because that's sun glare, but yeah, we're off here. And we're following this road up until we get to Toby Carvery, and then we turn left at Toby Carvery. That's all that I'm aware of. I have been here before. I know you have to go through High Urkel Village, I believe is what it is. Toby Carvery. So it's left here, over a roundabout, and then you turn right. You basically stay on the B50 63. Yeah, it's on there anyway. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Was that apple green? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it must be. We've got an apple green fuel card. That's always nice. Here we go, off the beaten track. It's quite nice right here. Whoa. Good job that you can only go right. Low bridge sign. Wonder how low it is. That's where I figure out for the eye test or not. 13 foot 9, 13 foot, 12 foot. Close enough. Oh no, 13 foot. Wait. Couldn't even go under that empty. The lowest I've been under empty is 13.6. I believe we're 13 foot 3. I know of people that have tried it, but I wouldn't. I mean, I might do if I got out and looked and measured everything there. Because obviously a 13 foot 3 bridge is probably not 13 foot 3, but you'd want to know, wouldn't you? There's a Brampton Up we always go to. The canopy there says it's 4.7 metres, which I think is like 15.9. 4.88 is 5. So I think it's like 15.9, 15.6. But first time I went there fully loaded, I was creeping under looking out. I got out, had a look. Whilst I'm creeping under, a Royal Mail double decker pulled up next to me and just went straight under, and they run at 16 foot 2. So that's how I know it's not 4.7 metres, it's actually probably 5 metres. For some reason they've just put 4.7. But nowadays I'm rarely ever 16 foot. If I'm 16 foot it's because I've got the car on the peak up to get a better turn, which as you can see is mostly flat anyway. I think it's peaked up a little bit even now. I know it's not because these cars are tiny. Ooh. I like it, it's nice around here, but don't love them trees. Absolutely everywhere. Yeah, so now we just sit on here until there's a mini roundabout with a B50 63 and the B50 62 join. Now, if I didn't look on the transporter group, I would have gone on the 50 62 because it's off the A, it's on the A road, it's just a straight line off. But everyone says you have to come this way, so go the way everyone says, because chances are someone else is at the trees instead of you, which is never a bad thing. Because I'm sure we used to come in here at 16 foot back in the day. We used to bring 11s in it, like 11 courses and that from Portbury. So, pheasant, ferret, pheasant, not a ferret. Wrecking the place. What aqueduct? I've never understood these. because they're hump bridges, obviously a low loader can't get over them. But there's one that we used to, when I was at BCA, the head office of BCA involves going over. Oh, okay, wait, one coming. Thought it was my right away. At BCA, you had to go over like an actual humpback bridge that said, like low loaders, had that picture of the low loader that couldn't make it over. Oh, there's a dog. So I always thought that we couldn't, because we run quite low, the transporters. Obviously it's a bit different of a setup, but we're only about that far off the floor. But never had a problem, always made it over, which seems weird to me. Because I feel like we would ground out, but I've made it over a few of them, so not entirely sure. Oh, this might be a sign for us. Maybe, I don't know. I just know we're going to Greenhouse. I want to say it's an awful place, but it's no different to Bruntingthorpe, really, is it? Like, we're in the middle of nowhere up some dodgy roads. I mean, our roads are actually worse than this, because there's been countless transporters that got stuck. They go off the road and then it just sinks away at the edges. At least there's curbs here and stuff. And the verge looks quite hard. At Brunt, it's just grass. You can see it now, and you go up there, it's all scratched up where transporters got stuck. There was quite a few at the start of the year. There was about 2 or 3 of them that got stuck. I don't know what it was, if there was someone coming the other way that made them go off the road or just slipped. Once you get, there's a couple of bits up there where you drive along and it's like, I don't know, there's a bump in the road or something, but it wants to throw you off the road. So it might have been that, might have been new drivers doing that, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a horrible road. Going up to Bruntingthorpe loaded, I never go quicker than like 35, 40. Just because it's terrifying. Quite nice, 7 o'clock. It's daylight. I was thinking it feels like 9, 10-ish. Warm as well, 9 degrees. It's always nice. Got a bit of a queue behind us, can't lie. I don't know, it's only like 4 cars. But like, they could overtake if they wanted to. It's not really my problem. I'd pull over if there's a massive queue, but there just isn't. I think I'm in the right place, because that was, it looked like a trade plater, so I have not missed my turn. God, if I put this whole thing in the video, it's going to be a well-long video. Apologies. Nice and easy though. Lazy on my part, but I'm going to time lapse. It's not a time lapse, it's a video, but I'm going to speed up the long bits of it where I'm not talking. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, mini roundabout. Nice. And then you go through the village and there's a right turn. I'm sure the right turn leads onto the airfield, so I'm sure I can't miss it. Yeah, so I would have come from that way upon first look. There's nothing saying you can't go that way. It's just obviously not the way people go, so might have a look. Well, I'll say I'll have a look on the way out. I won't. I'm not chancing it. I'll just go out of the way I can. That's what we always do. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thanking you. No worries. Yeah, because the sat-nav will try and take you up a right turn up here somewhere. But we cannot go that way. I can imagine it's a tiny little road anyway, it's something lane. Although that being said, we are going up like Crabtree Lane or something. Oh, cool, here we go. Oh, I don't like these trees. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah, that's probably it. 7.5 ton. There's a lot of, although trees look bad, like these look bad, the thing to remember is the truck's wider, the body's wider, the protection's wider, and then the cars are quite narrow on the top deck, so you don't actually, you can get quite close to them without the cars getting hit, but God, these are awful. Normally they cut them, they were doing it at Bruntingthorpe, they were cutting the trees down. Oh, I don't know if it's a right turn here or not. I think it is, because you just stay on. No, it's not. Nice. Just trying to avoid these trees. If you ever followed a transporter and you think they're like drunk or something, no, they're just avoiding the trees. Now half the cars behind me are trying to do it because they think I'm like trying to overtake a car. No, look up. It's also when driving one of these, I always I turn off the lane departure thing when you're on roads like this, because it'll go off constantly, because you're always going to be over the white line, because you want to be away from the verge and the trees and stuff. So it's just the little things you pick up, innit? Is it defensive driving? I don't think it is. It is kind of to the cars, but defensive driving is more avoiding accidents, isn't it? Which it is, but it's avoiding damage. Massive house here. Walton Manor. What is this? Crabtree Lane. There we go. Single track road. This is the way people said. Oh dear. Sign there saying no access for transporters. I'm assuming that's because it's further down the way. I hope. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I see some. Oh, we're going to be waiting. Although if we're waiting a long time, load up and go home. That's what I'm hearing. That'll be an incredibly long wait though. Oh dear. Oh man, there's loads. They're all the ECM blokes that were there last night. I knew we were all going to the same place. There was like 10, 11 rows of all the same cars. It's like, yeah, we're all going to the same place. I'm sure you used to have to be booked in here. I'm not 100% sure, but they either know something I don't, or they just got here early and waited, which I could have done, but I didn't really want to. There's no point. You want to max your card out, don't you? I still left. My car was in at 5 anyway, so. Oh. There you go, look. I remember now. Yeah, that's the way it tries to bring you, but you can't go that way. Greenhouse. Oh my god, man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 outside and 1 inside. Oh, it's gonna be a long wait. Well, good job. I've got the time. Man, look at that. I think it might be a different way in and out. Lovely place though. Think of the B-roll. There's all Fords as well. Who knew Fords would come here? That's like some fleet stuff, isn't it? Alright. I'm gonna go see this bloke and see if we are in fact all waiting in a queue. See you in a bit. Okay, there's a lot. It's going to be a long wait, although not necessarily a bad thing. Man, there's like 9 in front of me, you know. It is what it is, but yeah, I'm going to be here, I don't know, till midday maybe, but that's not a bad thing. I'll take till midday, I'll get up to Brunt, and then load up for tomorrow. That's fine by me. That makes my day a lot better. Do all them drops tomorrow, get Dagenham and go home. So perfect. It might mean slightly later day tomorrow, but it'll be an early day today now. So I obviously just need a in transit note from our place. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see if I can show you that. There's a lot. Where's the zoom lens? That's the front of the queue. And I mean, there's 1 already in, so yeah, it's a bit horrific. Can't lie. I'm going to take another picture and send it to the allocator and just say, yeah, mate, I'll see you when I see you. So yeah, I'll probably check in again when I'm done here, I suppose. Cheers. That's it, we're finally leaving. It is absolutely mental. Didn't even count that. There's the last one. Oh my god. Okay, that is that done at last. Just leaving now down the single track road. Yeah, what? I mean, once you're in, the guys were great. It's not their fault. There's only 2 of them doing it, but they've got so many cars getting in there. He said there's loads going in, but nothing coming out, so that's why it's all a bit of an issue at the minute. But yeah, that was. I got there at 7 or 7:15 at that. I think the first one didn't start tipping to about 7:30, 8ish. It's now 11, and I'm just leaving. So and that's Telford as well. I think it's like an hour and a half from here to Brunt. So that's most of the day gone. To be fair, I'll do well to load up and get home, and that'll be it. So that's fine by me. I can't lie. I'm happy with that. Saves rushing around trying to get everything done. I've also just discovered that. So I used a Blackmagic camera app, and I've just discovered that I would have put it in HD, not in 4K, because I render the videos in 1080p anyway. If I'd done that, I can do 120 frames. How have I just realised that? Oh man, unbelievable, isn't it really? But oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Now I know. Get ready for some super slow-mo for the second half of the day. Pain in the arse. But yeah, I might just put something thirsty, or I might make a drink actually. I'm going to stop at a lay-by and sort some stuff out. I had to squeeze past one of the cars. I've got black grease all over my crotch area, which is not nice. It's gross. That's what happens though. I need to get some proper work trousers that aren't like, these are like olive coloured. Camel mate. There's also obviously some kind of helicopter place here. It's not Magpass or anything, but there's helicopters going over. Maybe police helicopters, they had searchlights and stuff, just flying over all the time. But yeah, that's finally done. So what a day. Be a later day tomorrow, because now I'm probably not going to even get one of the drops off before, like by the time I'm loaded. So whatever is what it is. I don't mind that. So yeah, I'll do that, and now it's time to get out of it. So I'll probably check in on the way to Brunt somewhere if I stop somewhere, or once I'm loaded / loading. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers for a boring day. Nearly at Witten. It's 4:30. It's going great. I can't remember when I last checked in actually. I obviously waited for like 3.5, 4 hours at Telford, and it's just been a draining day, but worked in my favour because yeah, I'm now going to be parking up by 5 o'clock and I'll head home. I've actually had a pretty big day. Not big day, but I thought it was going to be a bit like, oh, has it been a bit of a short day? Oh, it's not going to look good. But I'll be parking up having only 3 hours of driving left. So what's that? I've done 7 hours driving. Even with the 3.5, 4 hour wait, I've had the one load off. I've loaded. What have I got on? 9 cars. Yeah, 9 cars for Canterbury, London, and all sorts of stuff like that. And yeah, I'm early enough to get in transit now, so I can leave early in the morning. Yeah, pretty easy. I've got AdBlue, I've got fuel. Can't really ask for much else more. It's all right. It means tomorrow will be quite a long one, quite a late one, but I've got the time for it. Yeah, did I say I got diesel and AdBlue, so I'm all full up of everything. I'll have Canterbury, Rainham, Bromley and Dartford. I've had to load it a bit weird. I've had to put the 2 for Dartford on the top of the unit, the big cars, and then the Bromley is also underneath the unit behind the cab. So everything on the trailer will be coming off first, which is a bit weird. They're all small cars though, so it all comes down quite nicely. But yeah, it's just one of the things you have to do sometimes. It means I don't have to take any cars off and on again, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going alright. It's going alright. Don't know what else to say. I think it's going to be quite a good video, just because it's not going to have much B-roll, but it's got the drive into greenhouse, which I think some people like. I don't know. We'll find out. We're still experimenting with what works and what doesn't. But tomorrow will be a long one. I'll still film stuff, get what I can. Going to Dagenham's always a fun one. You can't film in the Auto XP bit, but you can film in the outside bit. So whatever. But yeah, really nice day. Mrs. at work anyway, so I'm gonna go home and do nothing for an hour until she's back. I'll see what we've got for dinner. I don't know what's on the board actually. Oh, I do. It's chicken shop. Perfect. That is it Bird's Eye? Got chicken shop. It's on TV. We got it once. Really nice. They've got like hash brown bites and chicken bites. Anyway, it's irrelevant tangent. But yeah, I will see you in the morning, nice and early. We're coming in from home, so it's always a fun one. I'll do my daily check B-roll again, maybe. See what I can get. I'll be no one else here. I've just spoke to Pedro. He's coming back. But yeah, all right. Cheers for that. I'll like, share, and subscribe. Not share, just like and subscribe. Maybe share. It's up to you. Shout out to that other guy who I've been replying to today on my last video, who's just got a job at a big transporter fair. Well done, mate. It's good. It's fun. Best job in the world. All right. Cheers. See you later.